Hello comic book worms, welcome to my channel. This is Naman. Let's start eating comic books.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
Hello guys, welcome to episode 3 of episode 3 of One and Done Experiment. I'm gonna pick out 10 comic books. Oh, by the way, if you wanna see why I'm doing this, go to episode 1 of this series. I'll provide the link below. Okay, that's a pretty cool one. Conan, I got this for a little less than cover price at $3.99. Maybe it's the same price as cover price. And this one, Jabba the Hutt, Conan, Serpent Crown. Okay, that's one I picked up. Yeah, this one I got a discount from Midtown Comics. Bounty Hunter, War of the Bounty Hunters. That looks interesting. Avengers, I don't know how far back issue is that one. Well, it must not be too far back. 2015. 2015. Okay, so that's two. Come on, man, just be random, more random than this. Ah, ooh, I like this. This that lock I sort of almost just grab that lock because I just love that cover. I don't know why I picked this one. So that's three. Two more. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and pick that last time. But I'll go ahead and pick it up this time. I'm not going to put these back in. Okay. Not. I'm going to put it at the edge anyways, so that I don't pick them up. Okay, this one. Eternals and Ultimate War. You know, I actually like keeping two comic book in one bag and board. There seems more sturdy. One side, both side has a staple, you know, so they're more flat altogether. That is. Anyway, which one did I pick? Which one did I pick out of these guys? I'm gonna pick one of these guys up, right? You know what? There's two Star Wars in there. Let's go ahead and go back a little bit. Something that I don't do normally. Let's do this one. No, not that one. Even though I like to do that one. Oh, I meant this one. Conan the Barbarian. Let's check if is it one and done? Alrighty, let's look at the condition of this comic book. I'm gonna go ahead and turn myself off. So I'm gonna look at the corner here, each corner first. You see that little bite off right there? So someone did it, some insect. So that's little rub there. Doesn't look right there at this corner. That looks sharp at that corner. Other corner looks sharp too. I don't think there's nothing here on this side. I know there was something here when I saw the comic book in my hand. Oh, there's one right there, a little tick right there. And I think there's one right there that doesn't break color. So two ticks, one breaks color, one does not. There's slight break. So that's the front. The back side. There's some cuts, I guess, cut into the book. little scratches down here like this. So I don't know how those should be graded. There's a little scratch right there. It's on the back side. I'm gonna say about 9 overall, 9.2. What do you guys think? So that, okay, I said 9.0 to be conservative. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna examine cover art now. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I think that's Mephisto there in the background. I really don't know how Mephisto and Conan ties together, but what attracted me to this issue was actually issue number 2. It was a very odd cover with Conan with someone else. I'll reveal who that is later on, but yeah, it's more odd than Mephisto with Conan. I mean, Mephisto makes sense. He's timeless character, right? I mean, it's just a demon, devil, whatever kind of character. So he's timeless. So these two characters being drawn together is no biggie. But issue number 2 is a little odd. That's why I bought this issue, number 1. The artist's name is, I'm gonna go into, I don't know what that is, something. So I'm gonna go into the covers. M stands for Muhammad Ezrar. Okay, just here it is. I'm not gonna butcher these names anymore. I'm just gonna let you guys see it right there. Circle my mouse around it. That's the artist's name. And Dave, I can't pronounce Dave. McCaig, I think, cover artist. These are cover artists. So 2-person cover artist. Again, I'm giving the cover art thumbs up. All right, I rearranged stuff around, so it looks like I'm looking at the right stuff. Let's look at the internal art. Internal art is done by this person, Luke Ross. And if I cannot pronounce the name, and if I'm gonna butcher the name, I'm just gonna circle my mouse around it. And that's the color person, and that's letter person. Okay, for this comic book. So I'll come back to the author later on for the story section. Internal art looks cool. It's really, I like that panel division, and Conan looks like a Conan in that. I mean, it's different than Conan from the cover, but it looks valid Conan. Yeah, the Conan is at Conan is in Vegas, but that's just I save that for story. Yeah, yeah, each panel's drawn well. I mean, I'll give a bonus if they have a centerfold, but they don't have centerfold, but they do have pinup like this one. Well, she's the second person. Let me show you. Oh, there's Mephisto. It is Mephisto. Okay, so this cover is issue number 2 cover right here. You see the was it a Black Widow or no? That's Black Cat. Black Cat. I get her mixed up with the Catwoman, Black Widow, and Black Cat. Anyway, I saw her with the Conan, and Conan appears to be in some kind of a. Well, that right there reminds me of Vegas. So I say, what Conan and this thing right reminds me of Vegas. So that what Conan with the Black Widow is doing, and that's why I bought the issue number 1 because I saw this particular issue in the bin, so I had to go and pick up issue number 1, 2, and 3. So spoiler alert, when I ask myself, is this one and done? It actually isn't, but I'm going to evaluate as if it is one and done anyways, because about 2 and 3 already, but art wise, I love the art inside. I think it's just as good as art for the cover, even though they have a different style. So thumbs up for the art inside. Finally, to the story. The writer is this person. I'm not gonna butcher that name. The writer is this person right here. All right. Now, you see Conan walking, in the desert, and as you go down the panel, you see that he shouldn't belong in this area, right? You see this, what appears to be street right here with the lizard. That should be a hint, and then it says Las and S exit sign, some kind of highway sign. So just by the drawing, you see the story where Conan has walked into different timeline somehow. And yeah, he sees the tower, two tower. I don't think this actually belongs in the Vegas right here. So it's not our Earth, maybe not, but it does remind you of the Dark Tower from Dark Tower, Stephen King's Dark Tower series, and also from the Lord of the Ring, that tower from the Lord of the Ring. So anyway, so it has that magical appearances to it. And you see some of these girls talking, these girls are, oh my goodness, do you see that? Because this dude is almost half, 80% naked. Yum! He must be with one of those floor shows. Okay, so these sexist ladies, and Conan is he has his own little thought bubbles, dens of flesh and music and merchants' wagons waiting to be robbed. So he's talking like a hunger gnaws at Conan, and somewhere in this world is a wizard. He has soul to kill. Okay, so everybody already guessed what that wizard might be, since I mentioned Mephisto, right? He can do little about either with the empty purse. So this is all Conan language, language from Conan world, so yeah. Conan is a barbarian. Also, he's also known as thief. If you guys watch Conan the Barbarian, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I love that movie when it first came out. I wasn't a fan of Conan comic books, but one of my friend was. He really liked Conan, and he had a Rasanya. He had all kind of. I think he may have complete series of Conan at the time. I do have a Conan magazines that I picked up from my first haul. I haven't read all of them yet, but I'm gonna probably go back to it and read them. So yeah, Conan is known for being barbarian and being a thief. I mean, that's established, right? And here he sees a truck. He thinks that's going to bring him fill his purse, and he does get. So he's not as they don't portray him as such a invincible character, right? I mean, he's fast, strong, and all that, but he's not an invincible character. New technology brings him down. I'm thankful that wasn't a bullet, but some lady helps him, and they successfully, rob this bank, whatever, truck, cash truck. I don't know what they call it, and he's a little upset because hey, I wanna see gold. I was rubbing a gold, not a paper like this. You know what she should have said was that's like a promissory notes. Anyway, but he doesn't know that. And so this lady is the lady who's going to introduce Conan to this universe with the refrigerator, pop, drinks, and Conan already knows its instinct to just crash that can. It's a male instinct to just crash that can. So, and then they talk about next job. Basically, that's what they're talking about, and that next job leads to this tower that we saw right at the beginning. So, right. Anyway, Conan say, hey, just this lady has all kind of plans. Conan don't care. He's just gonna rush in there, climb in there, and just brute force method. So they get in just fine, and already the safe that this lady was planning for was empty because Black Cat already got to it. And after that, I guess you get a little intro to Mephisto. So that's the end of this storyline. It sets up for a conflict between Black Cat and Conan, or maybe they will work together. Looks like maybe they will work together. I don't know. So yeah, I'm curious as to why Conan is in this particular timeline, and is this our planet or our Earth? And I'm curious to all that. How does Mephisto ties in, and looks like Mephisto has to be rescued by Conan. That's what he's expecting here. So how did he bring Conan into this world, and how Conan's gonna rescue him, and how these two gonna work together against Mephisto is my curiosity. So yeah, story's fine. It sets up for next issue, and I may even go to issue 3. Well, I already have 3 books, so yeah. So story is good. I like the story so far. I think you guys already guessed what I might say on this one. Is it one and done? And I'm gonna assume you guessed it. No. Because I already have a 2 and 3. I already told you that I have a issue 2 and 3, and so I'm gonna at least take it to the 3 issue to see if this gonna be the series that I keep on collecting until I see the full story, or I'm just gonna stop at wherever. I may just stop at 2 and not bother to read 3. I don't know. It's it kept my curiosity enough. The drawings inside are good, covers are good, so I say, hey, they spent some time on this one, so I'd say I want to give it a try, at least till 3 issues. So yeah, so already a long story, so I cannot make it short. But anyway, is it one and done? And again, no, it's not one and done. Till next time, I'm out.